Hello, everybody. This is Tracy Allen of the Digital Marketing Supply and the Digital Marketing Supply blog report. So every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm bringing you online marketing tips. And this is for small businesses and entrepreneurs that still, might need to get some help out there, some little tips and stuff. And so I'm hoping to be able to share some stuff with you that will help you to get more engagement, leading to more sales. And so today we're going to talk about 3 things that your audience wants from you. Now, I'm not going to give it away in the beginning here. I want you to think about that for a minute. What 3 things do you think your audience wants from you? So we're going to dive into this because I got a lot to share with you guys. I had some revelations and everything as I was preparing for you guys. So let me do... La la la, hello. How are you guys? I hope that you're doing well. And oh, you know what? Before I get started, because I got sticky notes here because I forget stuff. I want to give a shout out to Char's Jewelry Box, my friend Charlene Faulkner. She made this beautiful thing. I almost forgot about this. I was looking for something else and jewelry wise, and I came across this. Isn't this beautiful? Let me see. Let me go over here. Like that. Bring it in just a little closer. She does all of this bead work by hand. And I just thought it was perfect to go with what I'm wearing today, right? This is actually a top that I stole from my daughter. She left it here with me. And I just figured, really, I'm not trying to steal it. I'm just trying to wear it to be, thoughtful. I mean, why make it go to waste, right? So we're going to go ahead and let me go up here and pull up the chat box so that if anybody has anything to say, I'll be able to see that periodically. And even though I get the feeling I'm probably going to be doing this live all by myself, it's all good because I'm going to share some good stuff with you guys. Like I said, we're going to talk about 3 things that your audience, and when I say audience, I'm talking about like your social media, your online presence. If you have a business, 9 times out of 10, you're online. And so with that being your audience, because I remember the statement or a phrase that used to say, the world is our stage, the world is our stage, something like that. So that's where we are. We're not all actors or anything, but the world is our stage when it comes to business, because now you can sell whatever it is that you have from some little town in Iowa to somebody all the way over in Ethiopia. It doesn't matter. We're across the world, is global. So how you show up is important if you are trying to make sales. Now, let's dive into this because we're going to talk about know, like, and trust, right? In order to purchase, most people, in order to make a purchase, they have to know, like, and trust before they are moving forward. Now, I say that even though there are a lot of products that come out where people don't know who they're buying from, right? You see an ad, you like it, you click it, and you've bought it. But you also have a lot of businesses that are more person to person. And so if you're really trying to connect with an audience, you do need to have, you need to build up that know, like, trust factor. For example, now a barber, right? A barber is not necessarily selling online, but the world is the oyster. The world is the stage. So if I'm in New York coming to San Diego and there's a barber in San Diego, I might want to get my hair cut, but I need to know, like, and trust that barber that's going to get in my hair. I have friends that say, man, I will not let anyone else touch my hair except for this person or that person, right? So you have to come across as somebody that knows, that people can get to know, like, and trust. Okay. So let me go ahead and share from here. So we're going to talk about number one. Number one, they want to see your professional life, right? Who are you? What do you do for work? What you do for your customers and clients, how you package items. So for example, I brought this little bath bomb in here with me. This thing smells so good. It was packaged really nicely. It came in a little box, and so they packaged the bath bomb and some other little goodies in there. But in addition to what I purchased, they also put some samples in there, and it was like, oh, that's so nice. And so I love that. Now, if I were watching a video of this particular place that was packaging and everything, and I see that they put samples in, and I had never bought from them before, I think I'd give them a shot. I'd be like, oh man, I want to try out some of their stuff. And I'm telling you, this thing just smells, it has everything in my little stand by my bed smelling so good. But I love that. And the same with my friend Charlene. Whenever she sends me jewelry and stuff, she always packages it with just love. I can feel that energy of love. So I appreciate my gift, Charlene. But yeah, being able to share with your audience how you package what it is that you have. Let's say, in the digital world, for me, a lot of times I think people don't realize, like when I'm sharing my Facebook stories, I don't think a lot of people even understand that I'm not sharing something that someone else created. What I share is all stuff that I have created. So I share it, it looks professional, and I think people just might read it and think, oh, that's nice, but I created that. Like I might have taken the poem, and I'll always give that, give the credit to whoever wrote the poem or quote or something like that. But as far as the background and the movement and stuff like that, me. So I got to get a little more hands on and helping people understand this is how I made this. And so I'm going to be sharing some stuff with you in the very near future on how to do stuff, right? We're going to jump on live and I'll actually walk you through how I create some of the things that I create. But again, being able to show how I package something, that also leads me to photo shoots. So let me share this with you guys, because my assistant Rebecca and we did a photo shoot together, and I took pictures of her and she took pictures of me. And so let me go over here and show you what I mean. For example, so going down here, excuse the noise in the background. Look, my this office is facing a busy street. There's all kinds of noise that I hear over here, but I'm inside. I'm not homeless or anything. All right. So now this is so powerful because we are in the shot. And if you need marketing material, you should be in the shot. Know, like, trust. So if your face is part of your marketing materials, that gives you an edge. When you have professional marketing materials with your face in it, not some model nobody knows, your face or somebody that you work with, somebody, maybe it's a customer, but somebody that's in the shot, it just adds more credibility and value to your marketing materials. So we took this photo. Now, the sizing of this actual image, it's a little bit big, and so you're not able to see the full thing. But like I held this board and I was, between some rocks and stuff. It's a really beautiful place out here called Mount Helix. And so I held up this sign and then I turned it into my team. And then my team is able to get rid of the black background and allow me the ability to add any image that I want. It'll tell me what size it has to be to fit in here. But once I do that, then I have an image like this. I was able to pop this in here. So today's training is on 3 things your audience wants from you, right? So I had already created that image. So I was able to put that image into my picture with me holding that sign. Does it all make sense? This should all gel to you, right? So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about your marketing materials, know, like, trust, and being able to show that Rebecca and I were outside. We had this beautiful place, and just really we were up there to enjoy it, but also to, it was a dual thing, up there to enjoy it, but also to take some photos like that. So that was an example of my marketing material packaging. All right. So Yeah, so just make sure that you share your professional side. They also want to see your personal life. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to give up everything about who you are. You don't have to put all your business out there. I choose what I want to share with the world personally. So when you share a little bit about who you are, it builds up your credibility and it builds up the connections. People can connect with you. Like, oh, I feel you. I'm feeling you. I'm liking you, right? And a lot of times I'm blown away when people say, I don't care who likes me. I don't, it ain't about being liked. Yes, it is when it comes to business. Now, you cannot be liked by everybody. There's not a single person on this earth who everybody likes, nor is there a single person outside of this earth that everybody likes. It just is what it is. Okay. But you find those that do connect with you. You find your tribe. And so once you find your tribe, then you just go ahead and keep working your magic, connecting with their message and stuff. Um, we've seen some people that master this skill, and it's almost scary how well they can master it. But hey, moving on back to this. So, so finding people, or sharing with people your personal life, your likes and your dislikes, your family and your friends, opinions and perspectives. Now, I'm going to share something with you guys. For those of you that know me, you're going to probably laugh when I start talking about this, but a dislike that I have, and I don't share too many of my dislikes. Most of you see the positive side because that's what I want to put out there. Your energy is contagious. If you got good energy, that can be contagious. When you have negative energy, that's contagious as well. So I try to put out as much good as possible, but every now and then I will share a dislike. And one of the things that I dislike is how we communicate with each other online anymore. Online via text message. I have this. I grew up. I'll be 56 years old next week, you guys, July 15th. All right. I grew up in a time where when you saw somebody, you're like, hey, so and so. And they would say, hey, so and so. But here online, oh my gosh, text messages. I can sit up there and send out a message and be like, hey, so and so, blase, blase, blase. And that person will just respond to whatever I said. There's no return greeting. It just drives me up the wall. And I'm like, why does that bother me so much? And so I had a revelation as I was working on, what I was going to share with you guys today. For me personally, I think it hits a chord because I remember a time when I was around 6 years old. I had a friend named Lewis. Now, I was like 6 years old, and Lewis was probably like 8 or 9. He was a bigger boy than me, but he would come and play with me and stuff. And I was outside playing one day, and I see him coming down the street. I was like, hey, Lewis, hey. And he wouldn't say anything. He didn't smile. He was just serious, and he just walked up to me, and he pushed me. And I started to cry. And so I'm getting ready to go in the house, and my mom said, no, you don't. You stay out there and you push him back. I was like, but he's bigger than me. So I'm freaking out like, hey, dude, mom. Mom was like, nope, fight him back. So I went outside crying, and then he pushed me again, and we got into a little bit of a tussle and stuff, and I don't know what I was doing, but it was my first fight. I'm 6, fighting this big boy. And so when I think about people not responding with a greeting, I think it triggers that memory for me that when a person, every time I've seen a person and I said hello and they said hello, it was more of a joyous occasion. Anytime I said hello and a person did not, and they just started blurting out whatever information that they had that they wanted to get out, it didn't make me feel good. So I think that for me personally, that's what happens. So for those of you that watch this, please understand that there's something that goes on inside of me that I just can't help. If I send you a message and I say hello and you don't say hello back, I do get mad, but I won't stay mad at you. I won't disown you as a friend or a family member. It's just that's where it came from. And so I've discovered that. I got that out of my system. So that's just the reality for me. But like I said, most of the time I'm going to share things with you that are positive because I want the joyous feeling to be contagious. So now I'm gonna come back over here. Let me come over here and see if anybody joined me. Because when I address, oh no, it's just me. All right, come on back over here, and I'm gonna finish up with number 3, and I will wrap it up pretty quickly. So they want to see how you can help them, right? They're not going to stick around if they're not connected to what it is. Like if you have nothing to offer them, people will go ultimately. So they have to have a reason for staying. So maybe a person doesn't want to purchase from you, and that's okay. But at least if they are liking you and they trust you, then they can at least refer you. Right. So it's not always about your audience has to be the ones that are buying from you. They like what you're doing. So they're going to tell other people, hey, this is a good person right here. I love what they do. You need this help. And so you need to go ahead and reach out to this person because I know, like, and trust them. So these are the things that you want to incorporate into your online business. You want to make sure that you're incorporating the professional side, a little bit of a personal side, and how you help people. And that's going to help you in the long run. So I hope that this has benefited someone out there. And if you have any questions, please get back to me. I'm going to make sure that I get this on my blog, digitalmarketingsupply.com. digitalmarketingsupply.com, and just go to the blogs section and you'll be able to see all the blogs that I do have up there, right? And shameless plug, if you have not checked out You Gotta Go Sometime.life, my upcoming book, .life, not .com. You gotta go sometime.life. Make sure that you do check it out. Sign up. Get on that. Get on my list so that I can share some goodies with you because I'm fired up, you guys. I'm fired up. I got a lot of good things that I want to get out into the world. So that's it, you guys. I know I went over just a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. I had to share what I had to share. So you have a fabulous day. I will see you guys next week. And next week, I think I want to try to do some little hands-on stuff. So make sure that you tune in. Either way, whenever you watch this, enjoy and let me know if you have anything that I can help you with. Take care, you guys. Bye now.